Well, hi guys, it's Corinna Bench. I'm the farmer's wife at Shared Legacy Farms. I am back, and in this video I want to talk to you about organic labels. Listen, how your food is labeled matters, and there are distinctions that I want to make sure you know about because not all organic labels are created equal. Now, I didn't really know too much about this until 2016 when our farm became USDA certified organic. And as you probably can imagine, I suddenly became very interested in understanding the distinctions between labels and what some farms were claiming when they said that versus others. So I want to make sure I just walk you through the 4 different basic organic labelings that are out there so that you understand the difference. Now, we've actually found that most of our customers who join our farm really care more about the local label than they do the USDA certified organic label. But for some of you, it may be a big deal. You may have some health issues, you may have young kids, you may be a cancer survivor. And so in that case, it matters to you when you see the word organic and know that your food is safe to eat. So let's walk through the 4 basic labels that are out there and talk through what they mean. The first label is 100% organic or USDA certified organic. These two mean the same thing, and this is the gold standard out there. This is really the best you can get. What this means is that the ingredients, all the ingredients in that particular food are grown or produced without chemical pesticides or fertilizers. And in the case of livestock, it means that they were grown without the use of antibiotics or growth hormones. So organic foods cannot be genetically modified, they cannot be irradiated, and they cannot be cloned. So this means when you see this label that the food is organic down to the last crumb. And most often, these are whole foods. The second label that you'll often see out there is simply the word organic. And this one was a new one for me. When you see organic, it means that 95% of the ingredients in that product must be organic, grown and produced with organic practices. Not 100%. The rest of the product can come from a list of allowable products by the USDA. So these foods can also carry that USDA seal. So just be aware of that. Now, legally as a vendor, if I'm trying to sell a product that's technically organic, I am not allowed to call it organic unless it meets this 95% requirement. So just be aware of that when you see that word walking around in the stores or slapped onto some kind of a brand. It could mean 100%, it could mean 95%. Now, a lot of times farmers at the farmers market may not understand or know this distinction. They just grow their product using organic practices. So you just want to double check and make sure they know. If you see the word organic and you don't see the USDA seal anywhere on their sign, just make sure that you ask before you buy. Now, the third label that you might see is made with organic ingredients. What this word means is that the product must be made with at least 70% of their ingredients being organic. Now, luckily, this kind of product cannot carry the USDA seal, but you could see the phrase made with organic ingredients. Doesn't mean that everything in there is certified organic. Now, the fourth and final organic label that you might see around is one that says grown using organic practices. Now, this one can be legit. It can also be a little bit fuzzy. This really depends on, do you trust and know your farmer? I know there are a ton of farmers out there who use this phrase when they talk about their produce because they don't want to go through the trouble of getting certified. It's an expensive process. It takes a lot of time. You got to document a ton of stuff, and you have to have a certifier come out every year and do a walkthrough with you. It kind of upsets the rhythm. So I get it. If you have customers that are willing to buy your produce and you don't need the seal, then why go through all that trouble? So many farmers legitimately put that phrase on their produce. They essentially farm organically. They just don't want to go through the process of getting someone to say, yes, you do all these things, and fill out that checkbox. So I obviously have a lot of farmers who are friends of mine. I hold them in the highest regard. And so before I finish this video, I want to make sure that you know farmers are wonderful people. And if they are making labeling mistakes with this word organic, in most cases, they don't even realize they're doing so, or they may not know the very specific stipulations for being able to use that word organic on their chalkboard sign at the market. So just before you make some kind of over-sweeping judgment, ask the farmer. Ask them, how do you grow your stuff? Are you certified organic? What are some of the practices that you use? If you have that relationship and that trust factor with your farmer, you're golden and you're good to go. Thank you for supporting the local farmer. It really matters to us. It gives us a sense of resilience and security moving forward, and we love being the hub of our community and providing food for you. If you want to join our farm and get a box of weekly produce, you can get our veg box for 18 weeks in a row in the summer. Head over to sharedlegacyfarms.com, and we would love to grow for you.